Welcome to the program. We're going to sit here until somebody pops in. Yo, it's Mr. Asshole. All right, we got something going here. 5 minutes in, somebody's here. Okay, we got something going. I sent out requests. People will probably jump on. I don't know. Maybe they will. Maybe they won't. We'll see. Let's see. How are we doing today? Hope we're doing good, or tonight, or I don't know. It's it's Friday, but I haven't eaten any fries today. So I'm very disappointed there. I should have gotten Southern Corn Hunter. How you doing, my friend? Appreciate you. Maybe I should send a text to my co-host. I mean, I sent him the link. You know how this works. I send him the link. He sends it out to various social people. Uh, send a message. Finley Friday. I don't know what the hell that means, but I'll go with it. Let's see. Okay, that's his number. There we go. But yes, I had to put that little thumbnail in there just because I find it really whatever. Going live. You going live tonight? Well, if you're going live tonight, everybody will probably go in there then. I always stream on Friday nights. Thursday and Fridays when I stream. I'll just have to watch the repeat. No worries, I'll watch the repeat later. I'm only streaming until 9 o'clock, or unless nobody's absolutely freaking here, then I might end it earlier. But and I'm doing one tomorrow, probably 99% sure. I gotta make up these mythical watch hours, but I gotta watch. Hopefully, Scotty goes live tonight because gotta get his takes on what happened last night. I find this uniquely interesting that stuff happens last night, like all this, the RNC stuff, and then this morning, all of a sudden, nothing works in the world. And they say it's not a cyber attack, it's they forgot to send the code to Microsoft. Whoopsie! Thank God I wasn't at work and I didn't have to buy anything today. But like, whoopsie! Sorry, folks. That's why you should carry cash on you and don't rely on ATMs and credit cards. So, feel bad for those people that got screwed this morning from cyber. I always keep wanting to say cyber shark, but I forget the whatever. My voice doesn't match my looks. Oh, well. Yeah, I'm ugly as shit, but, my voice is youthful. YouTube, telephones, they always make my voice high pitch, and I don't like my voice. They make it more high pitched than what it is exactly. But, I don't know. Look like shit, but hey, I don't sound like shit. Or maybe it's the other way around. Maybe I sound like shit and I look good. Well, if I was 16 again, I'd be happy. Shit, my friend's got a voice that he sounds like he's 12. He ain't went through puberty yet. And he's the same age as me. But he looks like he's 44. But he sounds like he's 12. So. They say as you get older, your voice, whatever. Maybe my voice ain't cracked yet. Oh, no. It is what it is. I'm trying to get the damn ladies in here. But no, you're good, Southern. Yeah, I missed out on Sticky's coin thing, too. I always stream Thursday and Friday. That's the 2 days I definitely stream as of now. So, but that's why a lot of people stop coming to my streams because they're like, you don't come in mine anymore. And I go, I stream on certain days. Can't help it. They're always going to be, and I don't say competing, but because there's no contest because I don't compete with anybody. But there's always somebody that's going to, I'll drop in yours after my stream, because I'll have a few minutes in between Scotty's. He told me he was going live at 9 o'clock. He told me this earlier. He already missed Wednesday night. So if for some reason Scotty doesn't stream tonight, 9 o'clock, I'll definitely be in your stream because I pretty much know it's going to take more than an hour and a half to do a penny box. Dave's not here, man. Oh, there he is. David Carlisle in the house. But oh, that's pretty cool. You saw the one I had last night. I never did look it up, but it looks like I thought it was a Bahamas penny. I mean, maybe it is, but it's got that kind of Bahamas. It's got that BDC whatever 89. I don't think it's Canadian penny, but hopefully you get the Canadian penny with the maple leaf on it, like we were talking about the 47. I got one of those somewhere. I don't know what I did. I had all my old Canadian pennies a few years back when I used to go on a certain YouTuber's channel, which I don't go on anymore. He shall not be named. And I put them in a box somewhere, but all my Canadian pennies I got through change, like from the 20s, the 30s, the 40s. I think my oldest Canadian penny is like 1918 or 1920, 21. But some Canadian, I was showing it off on his live stream years ago, 3-4 years ago, when I was in good terms with this person until this person didn't, this person screwed me over, so we're not on good terms. But he wanted to buy them from me, and I was like, all right, well, maybe I'll sell them, blah, blah, blah. He's like, I'll give you $10. And I go, that one's worth $100 right there. I said, yeah, do you mind? Like, all my Canadian pennies, it must be like 50 of them. He's like, I'll give you $10. And I go, no, I don't think so, buddy. I don't think so. And that's probably why he screwed me over, because he got pissed at me because I wouldn't give him the freaking coins for free, basically. It's like, just bend me over without lube and do your business. And I'm supposed to have a smile on my face. I don't think so. Yeah, no. That's the problem. Everybody wants to get something for free or cheap. They know these coins are worth $100. At the time, it was worth $100. Oh, $10. One coin alone's worth that. I'm just like, no. So, Canadian land. Actually, there's two of them in Canadian land I don't go on anymore. The only Canadian land that I can think of that I go in their channel, other than Mosh's channel, is Newsmaniac, Skipper, a.k.a. Santa Claus. And I'm sure there's a few other ones from Canada I go in their stream. I just don't remember them all. But the main one, don't go on his channel anymore because, yeah, hell with that. But the point is, that was the last time I saw those coins. I put them in the box. They're probably sitting in that box over there. I put them in a box way before I moved, like 2 or 3 years ago. And they fell in the bottom of a box. And I hope they're still in that box. But I remember one was like 1920, 24, 27. One of them, I don't think any of them were like rare type, but still. Yeah, I don't have the one with the maple. I have the one with the maple leaf. I don't have one without the maple leaf. I think that's where the king said, nah, I'm done. The hell with this. Box? Depends. Box, let's see. I'm banging that box. I'm hitting the box. Oh, another thing. I'm telling you, some weird shit been going on, right? You know how last night I'm watching the Trump speech? Okay. I turn off my TV. I wake up this morning, guess what? TV doesn't work that much anymore. Oh, I saw that, Southern Coin. It was, I just didn't comment on it yet. I did see it. Turn on the TV. Picture's on for about 30 seconds. Boom. Picture goes out. Flip off the TV. Boom. Picture goes out. So what the hell is this? So not only is America and worldwide getting screwed up the ass with no lube, it's like, what the hell? But let me ask you this, fly on the wall. Do you think that this is a coincidence that shit goes down the day after the speech about bringing the economy back, and all of a sudden they say it's not a cyber attack, they forgot to send code to Microsoft, so they're basically blaming Microsoft, and it shuts down the airports and the banks, and this is exactly what they want to happen, the other parties. This cannot be a coincidence that this shit happens the day after. It cannot be a coincidence. It's just gotta. I'm telling you, they're doing this shit on purpose. Why are they doing it on purpose? Because they're distracting the issue that they know El Presidente could and may drop out. So they're starting another news story just to screw around and deflect information off of El Presidente. I'm telling you. Like, how does a cybersecurity thing, which is worse than a cyber attack, mess it up? Yeah, I got a comment on the mail call. I did watch it though. I actually went back and I watched the Trump speech again, and I noticed two things in it. One, I slow-moed it, and there's cheerleaders somewhere in there, and two, they're awesome. Well, I don't think they can get away with canceling the thing. I really do not think they can get away with canceling it. They're just trying to figure out a way to push it back. Because you can't really cancel it. They're stalling. You know, they're stalling for time. That's all. They're like, oh shit, we got to figure out who are we going to get to replace El Presidente? Like, who can we get? Because nobody wants to do it. All right, Southern, I appreciate you popping up. You have a good one. And, you know, maybe. See, the thing is, I carry cash. I don't have to rely on ATMs and credit cards. I don't go flying. None of this shit affects me. But, you know, that's why I tell people, carry cash. Because if you rely on an ATM and a credit card and the global net goes down, you're fucked. I'm sorry. You're screwed. You know? I'm going to start buying some more. I'm looking into buying the gold. The Chuck Woolery commercial at, what is it called? Mint Money or Money. I don't know if you've seen it, but, you know, I'm looking into that. That's run by the former U.S. Mint director. Well, it is true. There were a lot of, from what I've seen, registers that went down today. But, you know, I went to the store last week, so I'm fully stocked with food. So I ain't gonna worry about that issue today. But, yeah. Well, people are stupid and they can't do math. And I'll tell you this, just out of the blue. A couple of weeks ago, one of the cashiers, I gave the cashier a $20 bill. Usually I do my credit card. And a $20 bill, and she gives me back $4 and change. And I look at her and I go, okay, it was $11.20. She gives me $4 back. I'm like, 11. I'm like, here, do the math. 20 minus 11, 20 is not $4. And she looks at me like, and she doesn't say anything. And I go, hello, is anybody up there? And she just spaced out. And I'm like, can I have my change back? Give me $4. I said, I'm a damn employee. I said, it's okay if you screw the customers. Don't screw me. And finally, I'm like, yeah, I got the other manager. I'm like, yeah, can you give me a damn change back? She's in La La Land. She's not paying attention to me. She's looking at me like, what? I gave you money back. And I go, well, no, you can't add. I said, that's the problem. You're dumb as bricks and you're on a register. Yeah, go away. Now, if you want to give me more money, that's fine. You can give me more money. I don't care. Give me, you know, but, I don't need gas, but I got food. So, see, I stock up. I stock up when I go to the store. I'm within range to go to the store anyway. It's right down the street. But I don't have to worry about that. Yeah, but they panic way too much. Way too much. You know. So. Did you read the whole comment? Yeah. Woke up one morning and nobody has access to that money. All right, let's break this comment down. Now imagine even worse. You wake up one morning and no one has access to their money. See, that doesn't bother me because I always have access to money. Can you imagine when they can't get food or gas for a few days? Yeah, they'll fucking riot, and they'll burn shit, and they'll loot and plunder. Yeah, I mean, it's crazy. Well, you see, that's price gouging, and they're not supposed to do that shit. In Louisiana, they go to jail. I don't know about other states, but their assholes go to jail. Especially during hurricane season when the bastards were doing that shit. The convenience stores, they would charge like $50 for a bottle of fucking water, or whatever it was, like $20 for a bottle of water. And they said, no. They started arresting the convenience store owners. Yeah, but the thing about that is, it doesn't matter how many people stay home. Trump's going to win easily. They can't. There's no way they can get around. They can't screw it up. But well, yeah. Of course. As soon as I heard micros, why do you think I put the blue pick of death on my thumbnail? Of course, I didn't put the 20% load. Why do you think that's a thumbnail? That's the actual picture that you see when shit happens. So, and the weird thing is they said, oh, this wasn't a cyber attack. No, this was worse than a cyber attack. That's pretty freaking scary when you got one cybernet security team company that can single-handedly not put one piece of code in and completely ruin the American economy. Now, I'm not saying it was done on purpose, but the timing of this, come on. Really? Like, you got Trump talking about we're going to fix the economy and all this other stuff. We're going to make everything better. It ain't even 12 hours later. World chaos. So, well, yeah, they did it on purpose. Watch, I bet you. You know what? You know my computers at my job, they were already screwed up. They don't run off of IBM or Microsoft and any of that shit. Those computers are already from the 90s. They're already like antiques. So, I mean, they can't possibly screw anything up. And I know this for a fact because my boss called me this morning around the time all this shit happened. And I even asked her, are the computers down? She goes, no. I said, shit, of course they're not down. But, yeah, it takes Geek Squad all fucking day. I know this. My brother used to work at Best Buy. He wasn't on the Geek Squad, but still, I know people on the Geek Squad out here. It takes them forever and a day to fix a simple problem, and then they send you a bill. It's like, that'll be $32,000. Like, all you did was flip the fucking thing on and off. It took them 3 hours just to do that. They fixed one of my computers one time. It took them 3 hours to figure out the problem. Oh, Control-Alt-Delete, press A. Okay, what the fuck? No. Control-Alt-Delete, press Z. Of course, I don't have a delete button on my laptop, so I'm good. As long as it don't screw with my pay, I'm good. I mean, hey, my pay thing is working because I checked my schedule today, so I know it's working. Because they don't run off of Microsoft, so it's only those computers that run off of Microsoft. But they did say there's a patch. There's already YouTube channels telling you how to install the patch, and one of them's got like 16 million views already. And I'm just like, shit. I wish I would know how to fix the patch, Ah, there's squirrels everywhere. I got a shitload of squirrels in my yard. I mean, shit, there's cats and dogs and shit. There's grocery stores right down the street. I'll just hit them some bitches. Boom, 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 and then that's that. So, Wally World don't care if they get looted. I'll go loot Wally World. If I can't get that, I'll go get Aldi. And if those two fail, there's another one right down the street. So, go hit up McDonald's. Yeah, I'm fixing me a Big Mac, bitch. So, hell yeah. But, as long as it don't affect my pay. I mean, I just got paid this week, so But my next pay cycle is I get paid every week. My next pay cycle is next Wednesday. As long as I got that shit done by next Wednesday, I'm good. Of course, they may push it back, but the way they pay me is not through Microsoft. So I'm pretty good. And I know it works because I had to go on the site today and nothing's wrong with the site. So I'm good. So let's recap. I work at a junk store. They have 90s computers and I'm good at getting paid. So fuck that. So yeah, I didn't steal your shit, bro. I stole it from him. He's the one that stole your shit. See, I was smart enough to let him rob you, and then I beat the shit out of him and took it from him. Why the hell am I going to break in and enter when I could just knock the shit out of him and take it out of his hands? Let him do all the hard work. Right? If people were smart, seriously smart, they would let these fuckers go in there and loot and just knock the shit out of these people when they're coming in and say, hey, I stopped them. They were breaking and entering. I stopped them. And then hide the shit in your pocket, whether it's bread, bologna, whatever it is. Fucking hide it in your pocket, your socks. Say, I don't know whether he stole, but I know he broke the window. There you go, free food. You do that to a couple people, fuck, the police ain't gonna give a shit. They'll probably look the other way. They'll be like, hey, thanks for doing our job. Go ahead and keep the shit. They're gonna be too preoccupied with the fucking ride. They're not gonna notice a few things missing. And be like, yeah, I saw him walk out with the shit. He handed it off to his partner. I don't know what the fuck his partner is, but I saw him break the window. Yeah, that's keen strategy. Why the hell am I gonna waste my energy? I'm just gonna come up with a baseball bat, knock the shit out of this guy, steal what he's got. Fuck that. And on top of that, his dumb ass can get arrested. So, because chances are you're gonna take someone off the street that's violent anyway. See, me and you not violent. This asshole breaking into the thing is probably violent. So the way I see it is we're getting a scumbag off the street and getting fed at the same time. It's a win-win. Because how are they going to prove, unless they got cameras, how are they going to prove I knocked somebody out and stole their food, which wasn't their food in the first place? Yeah, exactly. Like these people, they run into the convenience store. That's the new thing. They take their truck and they run into the convenience stores. And then they just kind of hook up the ATM and drag the son of a bitch. Like, why the crook's going to spend 2 hours fucking jury rigging the shit on the property with the camera over him? So I thought I fixed that shit. I fixed that shit, but I guess I left that one out. But we say who dat in here, Elvis. Who dat? Anyway, there's somebody impersonating you, Elvis. There's a guy on Twitter. His name is Elvis MAGA. And he happens to be a Lions fan, which is really weird. So, because he was talking about Trump, and he put him in a Lions hat, and he said, one prod. So, that's the kind of Elvis that Zanron would like. But, But I actually liked the convention last night. You had Hulk Hogan. You had Dana White. You had Kid Rock. I mean, shit, you had the A-Stars. Where is Zanron? I have no idea where Zanron is. I'm sure he's hanging around somewhere. Not exactly sure where, but, Yeah, it's on X. Look up Elvis MAGA. And I think he's a Lions fan. Zanron went MIA. He did, didn't he? I don't know who he is anyway, but... Oh, no, nobody ever impersonates Elvis? Yeah. Oh, this guy I grew up with, he's like 80-something years old, and he don't remember me. He came up my job a few years ago. He's dressed up. He goes, oh, I'm an Elvis impersonator. Oh, I'm like, dude, I know you all. Your name is Mike fucking Twilbeck, you asshole. He come up in there in a junk store with the jumpsuit and the damn guitar, and he's like, I'm Elvis. And people start laughing at him. Next time he comes in, I'm going to fucking film it, and I'm going to stick it on YouTube. I'm going to say, stupid old man thinks he's Elvis. He's like, yeah, I'm a millionaire. I said, you ain't no fucking millionaire, Mike. Fuck, I started calling him out. He's like, how you know my name? That ain't my name. And I'm like, it is so fucking your name. I know who you are, ass white. I'm like, I know who you are, you moron. But I hadn't seen him in like 15, 20 years. So, you know. And I started dropping names on him. He's like, oh, shit. But he come up in my store, same company I used to work for that I work for now, talking about $10. $10 for a lawn chair. That's ridiculous. What the hell? I'm like, Elvis, I thought you were a millionaire. David Lee, is that the coin guy? Are we talking about David Lee Roth? But, man, I tell you what, it ain't a good week for celebrities. We lost Shannon Doherty. We lost Richard Simmons. And now we lost Bob Newhart. I'm very disappointed in this, you know. But we didn't lose Trump, so at least we got something going there. You know, so tell him you know the real Elvis. Do I really know the real Elvis? David was, David's the, I'm pretty sure it's the coin guy. I think I know who you're talking about. What's his channel? Him and his wife? It's the same one I'm thinking of. If it's them, if it's that person, then yeah, I know who you're talking about. But if it's not, then I don't. But, you know, the old LSU punter was named David Lee. He played for the Colts, Baltimore Colts in the 70s. And I think into the 80s. Before they moved. I think he was still with the Colts when he went to Indy. But, yeah. So, I gotta find my tapes so I can start playing them on YouTube. It's gonna be very interesting. Be like Ghost from the Post. But, you know, so, but, let's see. Maybe. I stopped going to that channel. I forgot why. If it's the dude with the long gray hair and he had his wife next to him, yeah, that might be it. I stopped going to that channel for whatever reason. I don't know. There are too many coin people that I don't see anymore. Either they stopped streaming or most of them are doing auctions, and I do not go in auction streams. Stay away from auction streams. Oh, okay. Well, then I probably don't know him then. Who is that Zan? Oh, Zanron was a Lions fan, and he said one pride, and he kept saying Elvis sucks, and he said fuck the Vikings. That's pretty much what he said. He said the Saints are a pretty awesome team too, so that's why we, you know. I do go into that channel. I don't. I haven't been in a while. I go to a lot of people's channels. I actually go on more baseball card channels than I do in coin channels nowadays. You know, I had to unsub about 15 subscribers that I ain't been in a long time. There was a YouTuber that used to live right down the street from me, and he stopped YouTubing. And he had something like 172,000 subscribers. And, you know, one day he just stopped, and that was 4 years ago. It's not like he needed the money, but I know Zanron said go Saints. His team is the Lions, but he also says go Saints. So I can't argue with him. I really can't. So, you know. You gotta represent in the, you know, on Twitter, not on Twitter, on Twitch, there's this guy, Drunken Master D. And I didn't find out. I'm like, why is he always dressing in blue? And then I realized he's a Lions fan too, and I'm just like, oh, they're everywhere. He is the greatest. He's not Muhammad Ali. Zanron ain't broke the vending machine. You know, Zanron can't go on camera anymore because somebody at his work told the boss to go fuck off or some shit like that. And now Zanron can't get on camera anymore because the boss said no phones or some shit like that. Plus, he said, I'm sick and tired of people breaking my vending machine. So, but he told the boss that Elvis was the one that told me to break the vending machine. So, So Xanron can't stream and work. But I was in Xanron's stream last week, and him and his old lady, we were talking while he was playing the game, and we were waiting for Elvis to show up, and we kept saying Vikings suck ass, and he wouldn't show up. So I fell asleep. And then the stream ended because I was talking. I went, I'm out. Shit, I gotta buy me a new TV tomorrow. I'm very disappointed. Climbing poles and flip flops. Well, there's a few ladies I'd like to see to jump to flip flops. I keep trying to get them on my damn stream. I sent out a bunch of requests to the ladies tonight. I ain't seen anyway. I heard he died. Oh, well, no, I would have known about that. It would have been all over the news. Local YouTuber Xanron dies tonight. Cause of death? Vending machine fell on top of his ass again while he was rocking it up and down. Yeah, that fucking thing hums. It goes, yeah. And the other one just goes, wonka, wonka, wonka. Oh no, I flipped it on to that. Well, this TV that I got, this other on the flat screen, it's 13 years old. It's old. So I worked for a couple of months. It was working last night. I mean, I can turn it on right now and it'll work. It'll keep the picture on for about a minute. And it's so, breaking news, this just in. Fly on the wall said he's a fly on the wall. News at 11. Shit, you must have been at my work the other day. There were about 50 flies in my break room. I said, which one of you motherfuckers is fly on the wall? And when are you streaming again? Nobody answered, so it couldn't have been you. But, So, yeah, I tested the wood grain when I moved in here and I plugged it in. That sumbitch hums. So, yeah. But the wood grain is safely in the thing. Probably this weekend. Well, if you stream at night, if you stream in the early morning, I'll be sleeping because tomorrow I got to go in super early and Sunday I got to go in super early. So I will be sleeping. If it's like 11, 12, 1 a.m., I'll be out. I mean, I was supposed to go in at 2 tomorrow. Then they pushed it back to 9. And then they pushed it back to 8 in the morning. I said, well, shit. So, but I think tomorrow morning before I go to work, I'm going to go to the Waffle House. I'm going to say, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to film inside the Waffle House. That damn deer. See, that deer is clever. That deer knows what he's doing. I bet you Elvis sabotaged it. He forgot to oil it. That deer knows what he's doing. He ain't dumb. Shit. I don't know. I ain't never rode a moped in my life. Or a dirt bike. I don't know what the hell it is. It's a thingamajig. Shit, I don't ride that shit. I'm too old for that shit. I don't know. Yeah, you go out in the country, they got all that shit. So I have to put on my glasses and go, sir, I know you were speeding again. You know how fast you were going, sir? You were going 22 and a 15. I see your license and registration, sir. What's that? You don't have your license? I'm very disappointed in you, sir. I'm going to have to write your ass a ticket. Here's a ticket for like $1,500 and, make sure you pay it. And then you just drive backwards like, so. I know the main guy in the state. He told me I could do whatever the hell I want. And I ain't got to pay no goddamn ticket. So there. What? Wait. How in the ass? Wait, this might be a question I shouldn't ask, but how in the ass did you get a speeding ticket on a moped? What? Were you actually going 22-15? I told you to slow it down. Slow it down. Slow it down, sir. But you didn't listen. See, I just predicted. See, I didn't know any of this. I said it before he actually said it. Folks, I did not discuss this with them. I have no prior knowledge. I'm just throwing shit out of there. Baker Mayfield is going to win absolutely zero games because, in my opinion, he ain't going to fucking play. Oh, in that case, you just got to get a police escort. I know a lot of police in this state. I just go, hey, come here, police escort. So, you know. I know the insurance guy, which I'm trying to get him, slack off and deal with her, but I don't know. The question you should be asking yourself, Elvis, is how many games is Sam Darnold going to win this year? I like to know how many games. I'm going to keep a tracker. Tyreek Hill is on the fucking drugs. I did not draft him in my fantasy league this year. I sent Zanron a pitch of one fantasy team. I drafted another one right after that the next day, and I got almost the exact same players except 2 or 3 of them. But, they fucking picked, in one league, Alvin Kamara was picked number 2, and in the other league, he was picked number 3. Now, I had the number 1 pick in the first one, number 1 overall pick, and I picked McCaffrey because he was ESPN's pick. Okay, I figured Kamara's going to drop down to like the 5th round. No, these motherfuckers get him in the 2nd and 3rd round. And I literally, this is the trade I sent this guy, and he rejected it. I sent them Tony Pollard. This is who I was going to get for Kamara. Tony Pollard, Aaron Rodgers, Derrick Henry. 3-for-1 deal. This guy turned it down. And then I did a 4-for-1 deal. I threw in Justin Tucker just for the fuck of it. He still turned me down. Alvin Kamara might actually hold out. He wants a new contract, so he's not even at training camp right now. I don't think. I think he's holding out because he's got like 1 year left on his contract, and I don't know. So it is what it is. I'm telling you, AK Kamara should change his number to 47 so we can call him AK-47. Just a thought. Just a thought. But if Baker Mayfield is a top 5 quarterback, then Derek Carr is the best quarterback in the NFL right now. And that ain't something you ain't ever going to hear me say again. CBS Sports picked Derek Carr 23rd. So I'd like to know the non-quarterbacks that are worse than Derek Carr. Seriously. Actually, I think CBS picks Darnold worse than Carr, but who wants to play for the Lions? Derek Carr? Y'all can have him. You can have Sam Darnold, too, if you want. He ain't even on my team. I don't care. Shit, we'll trade you Derek Carr for a 6-pack and a thing of Twinkies. He's about as favorite as me having a hernia operation. In fact, every time I say Derek Carr's name, I have to go, oh! It's like kicking in balls. Nah, Kamara wants too much money. I mean, we have money to, but it's just, I don't think he's at training camp. See, the Saints are having their training camp in California. They're not even in New Orleans this year. They come back to New Orleans after the first game. They practice at Yeoman, and they do a practice in the Dome. Because I've seen the Saints practice in 3 different locations over the years. But this year they're out in, I think they're in San Diego right now. Because they got to play, I think they play the Chargers this year. I know the first game's on August 10th, and they play the Cardinals. I believe that's the first game. So, shit no. Why don't you become a Saints fan? See, I got to convert you. But I would pick the Lions over the Falcons, the Buccaneers, the Panthers any day. So they would be my backup team. Even though I don't have a backup team, if I had to root for a backup team, I would essentially root for the Lions, I guess. So I don't hate the Lions. I just fuck the Falcons. That's just a given. That is a team I hate. The Panthers, I hate them not as much as the Falcons. The Buccaneers are starting to piss me off a little more. But, yeah. Oh, yeah, I can also say fuck the Vikings just because of dealings with them in the past. But they're not in our division. They're in the NFC. Zaron's got me brainwashed. How's he got me brainwashed? What's he got me brainwashed with? Is he trying to tell me that the Vikings are good? Because I don't remember him ever saying that. But, yeah, see? That's fly on the wall saying that. That ain't me. So I got no problem with the Vikings. I just don't, they're not good. I mean, they get rid of Kirk Cousins for Sam Darnold. That's like saying, oh, here's Tom Brady. Oh, Tom Brady's replacement, Mac Jones. Surprise! Like they actually think they're going to win more games with Darnold. I mean, the only good player that's on the fucking Vikings is Justin Jefferson. I don't know why he re-signed with that team. Masha, how you doing? Appreciate you popping in. I went to click on your live stream today, and you just ended it. So, sorry I missed your stream. I was sleeping. Well, Trump said Green Bay is going to have a good year this year. So, you can't say he's wrong. I think the Packers are going to be better. I think the Lions' only competition is going to be the Packers. I don't think the Bears are going anywhere. See, I got the cyber blue ring of death. That's the thumbnail. And yes, folks, the world is shot. That's why I say it can't be a coincidence. They had the speech last night. You wake up this morning and the world's fucked. So, I mean, I don't know. See, teams do that nowadays. 2 years and they get rid of him. The Steelers got Justin Fields for a hell of a deal. Of course, he's going to be the backup. Honestly, I would start Fields over Russell Wilson any day of the week. I really would. Or they should do what Petey used to do and what hopefully Kubiak's going to do this year. They should, in a variation run the Wildcat, have Justin Fields come in, has the Taysom move. He could come in on second down, third down, throw a pass. See, the Bears are stupid. They could have drafted, and the thing is, they're stupid because they drafted Caleb Williams. They passed on Jalen Daniels, the Heisman Trophy, when obviously the best quarterback in the college. Jalen Daniels would have got the Bears in the playoffs. I don't know. Yeah, they're going to use him some way or another. I would just say, if I was a Steelers coach, see, Mike Tomlin picks up a lot of these players that nobody wants. And they traded him for, I think they only gave up a fifth and a seventh. It's not like they gave up the farm for this guy. Number 1 draft pick, and they barely give up any picks. I mean, come on. I mean, the Steelers made the playoffs last year and got rid of all 3 of their quarterbacks. So, they ain't messing around. But yeah, if they use Justin Fields like they use Taysom in that offense, have Russell Wilson throw on first down, second down, bring in Fields. He could either do the option, do the quarterback's sweep, or, he could do Taysom's play. So, and he could either pass it, and then they fear him so much they think he's going to run. That's why Lamar Jackson is so successful, who I drafted this year. Thank God I got him. Problem is I didn't get Mahomes, but, But Justin Fields on the Packers would have probably got the Packers in the playoffs. More so. They might have gotten far. It's just the Bears mismanaged. There are teams out there like the Falcons and the Bears and the Panthers. They don't know how to manage their team, and they just trade away their good players. Oh, we'll just get more good players, and they don't have patience. It's like, okay, Justin Fields was in his second year of his contract. He's got a 5-year deal. These GMs, what it is they don't want to get fired, Back in the day, they would let you have 4 and 5 years before they would fire you. Now it's like, oh shit, 1 year, 2 years, we got to get rid of these people. The fan base is going to turn money. The owners throw pressure on them. I mean, the Lions owners, the Ford family, they don't give a fuck if the Lions win or lose. They're making money either way. The Lions, the Lions were in the same classification as the Bidwell family with the Cardinals. That's why the Cardinals never fucking win. They finally got a good coach and they got a good GM. And what happens? They get rid of the fucking coach. They fire the GM and the Cardinals start sucking again. You know. I mean, a team could suck ass every single year and still make money. I'm sure the Fords have a tax write-off on that shit. They don't care. They're just like, fuck it. No. But when they do good, they make more money. So, you know, and they actually got a GM that knows what they're doing, who hired a coach, you know, not to mention, you know, when the Lions hired their coach, what did they do? They took all the Saints assistant coaches. So you're welcome. Remember where the dude came from. Remember where Aaron Glenn came from. They were with the Saints. I thought Aaron Glenn should have been the next defensive coordinator of the Saints. I really do. I mean, we still got DA running the fucking defense. Huh? The defense, our defense is good. It's just the offense that's, you know. I mean, Derek Carr ignores advice from the greatest quarterback in NFL history. Drew Brees tells him, this is what I would do. And Derek Carr goes, yeah, fuck it, I'll do it my way. And he fails. I mean, you got the greatest quarterback in history giving you pointers on how he played with these guys. He knows what they're capable of. He knows the fucking playbook. I mean, they're not running the same playbook. They're running the West Coast or whatever the fuck they're running now. Well, with Kubiak, they're going to be running the Shanahan offense, you know, which was what the 49ers ran because he came from the 49ers. So they're going to do more like the run and sweep the West Coast. But what I want to see, how they make the Saints successful. You give Kamara 20 touches. You give Taysom 15 to 20 touches. And the rest of them get a few touches here and there. You throw it deep to Olave. The defense is still pretty good. We added a couple of defensive players I like. And despite everybody saying the Saints are going to be 9-8, I can honestly, and this is a stretch, I can see the Saints going 12-5. But they can't fuck up, and Carr's got to be perfect, and we all know how Carr is. I'm telling you, Drew Brees, with this offense and the defense, would have won every Super Bowl. You know, if Drew Brees would have had a decent defense in some of those years, we would have won a Super Bowl. Hell, if Drew Brees had the Dome Patrol, that's okay. I'm kind of high and not high and high, but I'm kind of I got to root. Look, I'm gonna say some outrageous shit because I believe in my team, even when they suck. I believe in my team. Yeah, I'm gonna say the Saints win the Super Bowl every fucking year. Are they going to? No, but you got to have faith. You got to have pride. You got to have, you know, even if your team sucks ass every year, which they don't. But best case scenario, Carr breaks his leg, Team Taysom comes in. Shit, I'll take Spencer Rattler right now, the rookie from South Carolina. If you saw what Rattler did in college, he kicked ass. But yes, I'm batshit crazy. I'm pretty sure Elvis tells me that every night. I'm delusional and batshit crazy. Yeah, I don't think you could tell me anything worse. But I've never been to a game, but I've been to the practices. I've been to a lot of practices. I got Drew Brees swearing on camera. You don't see that too often. By the way, Drew Brees actually opened a big pickleball arena in New Orleans today. Because he's on the pickleball thing. But your gut feeling, you do not have women's intuition. You cannot have women's intuition. You're not a woman. Go ask your wife how the Saints are going to do this year. I'll believe her. Because women have that uncanny ability to actually look into the future. I'm going to ask Miss Carly. You know, when she gets in here, if she gets in here. I'm going to ask the ladies, how do you think my team's going to do this year? And they're not even football fans. They have no fucking idea. But, I'm telling you, women can see into the future. They just, they have a gift. God gave them a gift. I think what you have is indigestion. But, see, you know your team. You know your team. So, of course, you're going to say, I have a gut feeling about my team. You know them. You watch them. You see them. But you don't know about the Saints. See, you're not watching the shows I watch down here. 4th Down on 4, The Final Play. All the stations out here got their own, Well, Stafford was going to go to the Super Bowl because he got sick and tired of the fucking Lions. And the Lions treat him like shit. So he was pissed off. Of course he's going to win the Super Bowl. It's like Drew Brees was pissed off at the Chargers and what he did, come to win a Super Bowl. So, I mean, hell. The Lions will be good. I don't think they'll hit 14 wins. Not with that schedule. No, not with that schedule. They might win 12. I don't see the Lions win 14. And maybe I'm wrong. I don't claim to be an expert, but that's why they play the games and they're not put on paper. But my team's going to be awesome this year. I'm pretty sure we're making the playoffs. All we got to do is pray that Derek Carr gets hurt. But we got a new offensive coordinator. We got the 49ers offensive coordinator. So, today, Ramchek's out for the season. His career may be over. Our starting right tackle, he didn't play much last year. And he was drafted in 2017, so his career might be over. The dude in 8,000 snaps, he only allowed 16 sacks. This son bitch was a beast. But, he blew out his knee last year, and it ain't better this year. I think Chris Olave is on the PUP list, but he'll probably play. But I don't think many of us expected Ramczyk to come back. See, our biggest downfall, during the Sean Payton years, we had one of the best offensive lines in the league. We had Jari Evans, Hall of Famer. We had Carl Nix. We had Zach Strief. We had Teron Armstead. We had an offensive line. We have an offensive line now that is fucking shot. Our veteran retired. We have like 4 rookies on the fucking line, and 2 second years, and fucking Cesar Ruiz, second year. The kid we drafted, 2 or 3 kids last year, second year, third year. No, Nick's Ruiz, third year. The draft pick we got this year, the Hawaiian guy, he's a rookie. Offensive line is really fucking young, and that's what's going to hurt us. Offensive line. We're not going to have the blocking skill. So Derek Carr is probably going to get fucking sacked 37,000 times. They're going to have to run draw plays. Taysom's going to have to do some magic. I'm predicting that Taysom's going to have the first 100-yard pass, 100-yard receive, and 100-yard rush in one game in NFL history. But not only that, if Kamara sits out, but I have a gut feeling that the Saints are making the playoffs this year, because if they fucking don't, and here's another news story. Bill Belichick wants to fucking coach the Saints. That'll be funny. Because Belichick's going to get Tom Brady out of retirement. It's like, come on, play for the Saints, buddy. Lead me to a promised land. I can only imagine Belichick coaching the Saints. I can only, because, would Gail Benson give Belichick total control? Fuck no, she won't. There's no way. Mickey Loomis is the vice president and de facto general manager. Well, he is the general manager of the team. Vice president, general manager. He's not going to get shit. Oh, Brees says he's coming out of retirement. He's got one more pass in him. So we're going to make Brees run for touchdowns. So You know, if Bree's arm didn't fail him, but you know what? We can build that shit. Shit, let's get Earl Campbell out of retirement. Let's go. Shit, yeah, bring all the good Saints players back. You know, but our Saints' biggest problem is it's the same problem we had last year: the cornerbacks, the offensive line, and the receivers. Other than Olave, I mean, the cornerback started to play pretty good, and there is talk that we might sign Patrick Peterson if he hasn't signed with anyone yet. So, wait. Let's see. Where did you get Dan Campbell from? What team did the Lions poach him from? I wonder what team. See, this is the thing. The Saints do good, and everybody steals our players and coaches. What team did you get Dan Campbell from? What team did he come from? You're welcome. You are so welcome. You don't have to thank me, but you're welcome. Dan Campbell came from the Saints. He took Aaron Glenn with him. And then he took 2 other coaches. And then he signed a couple of Saints players. And before you know it, the Lions are in the playoffs. Well, he played for the Saints too, Dan Campbell, towards the end of his career. I know he was a Lion. But where did he come from? He was a tight end. Dan Campbell was the tight ends coach under Sean Payton. Aaron Glenn was the assistant cornerback coach, I think. And I don't remember the other two coaches that left. But not only that, the Lions signed like 5 or 6 ex-Saints players. Sort of what like Sean Payton's doing in Denver. Every time we cut somebody, Sean Payton signs them. You know, so a little bit of this, a little bit of that. But no, you need to get some black and gold booty. Black and gold to the Super Bowl. Yeah. I'm going to have to play you the Who Dat song. So once you listen to Who Dat song, I got Stoney and the Vikings fans all saying Who Dat, go Tigers, and I'm telling you, it's catchy. You know, you got to listen to the song. You know, you'll be like, Lion who? I've been rooting for the wrong team all this time. Are you serious? Like, really? So, you know, you got to, you know, do your thing. Oh, good Lord. Where's my phone at? Oh, shit. Come here, phone. There it is. Wait. There it is. Gotta set my damn alarm. I gotta get up at the crack of fucking dawn tomorrow. Actually, when I get up, it's probably still gonna be dark. I mean, it is just turned dark too. Now there's still a little bit of light outside. It is basically dark, and it is 8:30 at night. Oh hell, man. Why the hell does my chest hurt? Fuck. Wouldn't that be something, right? Heart attack live on YouTube. But I drafted the kicker, so I couldn't draft. Yeah, your quarterback is Goff. Your halfback is David Montgomery. Your kicker is the Bates kid. I know some. I don't know. I don't follow the Lions. I don't live in Detroit. I'd be remiss to say that I know everything about the Lions. I kind of don't. But I don't know. I don't know who the hell that is. What is he? Safety? I don't know that name. I don't claim to know everybody on the Lions. But I do say that I drafted Bates, and he was kicking 65-yard field goals in the UFL. He's got a strong enough leg, so I don't think you're kicking problem. You ain't got no problems kicking. Well, you know, it is what it is. I mean, the NFC Most of the good teams are in the AFC, honestly. I mean, the NFC's got some good teams. The Saints, the Lions, probably the Packers, whatever. But he better be fucking good. I drafted his ass. In one league, I have him and Justin Tucker. In the other league, I only have Bates. Usually, I will draft an all Saints team, Saints LSU team. Last year, I think I made the playoffs last year, but I had like 6 Saints players on my roster, and I made the playoffs, but I don't know why the Vikings traded his ass to the Lions. Rule number 1: never trade your players to your opponent in your division, especially your rivals. So, I don't get that shit at all. But what am I not to get? I don't know. A little bit of this and a little bit of that. But let me X out of this. Slight problem stopping the run. Well, who's y'all's first opponent? Because if they get 300 yards rushing, I'm going to be like, remember when you said that they don't get, they going to stop the run? And what happened? Maybe. I hope we pick up Patrick Peterson. We need an all LSU cornerback field. I'm telling you, if the Saints had all LSU players, we'd win the Super Bowl every fucking year. I mean, if you want an example, just look at the Bungles. Without Burrow and Chase, they fucking suck. I feel sorry for Justin Jefferson. He's going to have to carry the Vikings on his fucking back and hopefully get to a 500 record and break even and get to the playoffs by some miracle. No, the Saints are like $40 million under the cap right now. Oh, they got plenty of money. See, we got a guy named Kai Hartley. He's a salary cap whiz. Preseason is glorified fucking practices. It doesn't count. It doesn't matter. Preseason, you just gotta hope that your good players don't play long and they don't get injured. You put your starters in there for a series or 2. And then you put your backups in. If a 4th string gets injured, whoop-de-doo, it's not going to affect your team. Jared Goff goes down with a fucking knee injury, you're in fucking trouble. Because I don't know who your backup is, but you're in trouble. Then you'd have to fucking trade for Derek Carr, and you really would be in trouble. Well, I went to the practices before the season. With Drew Brees, I went to Yeoman Stadium, which is right down the road from the Superdome. I went in the Superdome, watched them practice. Every year they go to Tulane Yeoman Stadium, which is where Tulane Stadium used to stand. And it's free practice. You go watch them. And usually they scrimmage against the Texans, Houston Texans. And J.J. Watt was there and all that little shit. My friend's like, J.J., sign my hat. And I go, you really think that some bitch is going to sign your hat? He's in enemy territory. You must get the fuck out of here. I only put Jamal Williams on my fucking roster because I didn't draft a halfback. That was the last position thing I drafted, and I said, well, shit, I ain't got no halfbacks. Well, fuck, let's put Williams on there. Even though he sucked ass last year. That's a problem I have. He needs to stop sucking ass. But 10 Super Bowls. Shit. Well, you're not coming to this one. Maybe in the next 10 years, but not this one. No. Not coming to New Orleans. The Saints are going to have the home field advantage in the Superdome. And we won't even turn the lights off this time. But shit, I gotta look into. Jacoby Jones passed away a few days ago. He's from New Orleans. He used to play with the Texans and the Ravens. He was in that Super Bowl, Shanahan versus Shanahan, where the fucking energy turned the lights out at the Superdome. He was in that. He was only 40 years old when he passed away. So I don't know what he passed away from. Oh, somebody from the Vikings passed away? Huh. I never heard about that. See, Elvis didn't even bother to tell me that. You think you would know what's going on with your damn team, but apparently not. So, I keep tabs on my team. Drew Brees went into the Saints Hall of Fame this year. Well, no, he's going to be week 8. When the Saints play the Broncos and Sean Payton comes back to the Superdome, Drew Brees is going to be inducted to the Saints Hall of Fame. So, yeah, see, I know we had a former Saints player pass away a few months ago. He played for the team in like 2008. And can't remember his name right now, but he passed away. He was only 45 years old, 46, I think. You don't want a Len Bias situation. You don't want that situation. That really was a what if situation. But I think the Saints are going to make the playoffs this year. I have a feeling. I don't know how they're going to do it. I have a best case scenario, but maybe Carr lights his ass on fire or something. I don't know. But he's too fucking old to not listen to fucking Drew Brees. He needs to shut the fuck up, listen, and do what the man says. Because if he don't, his ass is gone. And if they don't make the playoffs this year, Dennis Allen needs to get fired. The whole fucking roster needs to get fired. Shit needs to fly. We need to get LSU players. That's the one thing I didn't like about Sean Payton. He would not fucking draft LSU players. Every fucking team in the NFL has an LSU player on it that's actually fucking good. You can't dispute it. I mean, the Vikings got Justin Jefferson, I meant to say. Shit. He's single-handedly carrying the Vikings. I mean, the Vikings gave him $473 million, and he said, well, shit, I can't turn that money down. He goes, well, fuck, I guess I got to play for a shitty team now. So, that's just the bottom line to that. But, yeah. No. Let me see if Scotty's going live at 9. He told me he was going live, so I don't know. Either way, I'm ending this at 9. I don't plan on going past that. I mean, I could, but I don't want to. Because I'm probably going to stream tomorrow night. Well, I already committed to a Saturday night stream anyway, but unless shit gets changed, I'm like, well. Yeah, he's streaming tonight. Scotty never saw the speech last night. I was talking to him this morning. He goes, I got to watch the speech. I said, well, I'm looking forward to listening to your comments. Yeah, the Vikings gave him a shitload of money. Now the Vikings can't sign anybody else. Appreciate you, Masha. You have a good one. But, I call my streams a successful failure. But that's okay, because it's my successful failure. So,
Yeah, I'm gonna be stuck at work all morning and all day. Surprise me. Saturday morning, I'm gonna be like, fuck. Sunday morning's gonna suck, but Saturday morning, like, I want to get my ass up at 7 a.m. Not really. Not really. Um, but yeah, Scotty is streaming tonight, so I like the picture he's got in the background too a little bit. Let's see. I didn't spell it right, but whatever. All right. I don't have anything else to talk about. My co-host ain't up here. I sent out links to 4 different people. None of them popped up on the panel tonight, but I don't expect them to every night. But yes, I'm waiting for Scotty to come on in about a few minutes. So I don't have to drop the link because y'all already got Scotty's channel on there. So, but the title is "None Dare Call It a Conspiracy." Well, I have to get his thoughts on the attacks this morning and see what that got you know. But you know, in conclusion, the Saints are good. Falcons suck ass. Um, the Vikings are going to have Justin Jefferson as new quarterback because shit, they're paying him quarterback money. So he might as well be the fucking quarterback. He can throw to himself. You go from Kirk Cousins to fucking Sam Darnold. Shit. Yeah, the Lions are better than the Vikings. I totally agree on that one. Hell, the Lions are better than 20 teams in the NFL. They just ain't better than the Saints. And with the Lions, they're up there. They're in the caliber. They're in the upper echelon. They're in that upper echelon. So I totally get that. 100%. So yes, the Saints are going to beat them all. That's right. See, I'm glad we're in united agreement here. So it's going to be a good NFC championship when it's going to be the Saints versus the Lions. They made a better team win, but that's why they play the game on paper. No, I don't bow down to any team. Nope. No sirree. No sir. No sir. Nope. We don't say bow down. We say who dat. We got a little saying. Who dat said they're gonna beat them Saints? Not a fucking soul. Hell no. Saints are going all the way. And they ain't got to go far this year because the Super Bowl is in NOLA. Can you just imagine if the Saints are in the fucking Super Bowl? If the Saints are in the Super Bowl in New Orleans? You kidding me? It's going to be right in Mardi Gras season? Shit. Or you must be king of Mardi Gras then, because you certainly ain't the king of the NFL. What parade are you in? Bacchus? Rex? You in Endymion? No, you probably in Zulu. You throwing the coconuts. Shit. That's fine. You can put whatever you want. Hell, you know, you could put whatever you want. Now, when I go on your stream, I could put whatever I want. It's fair. I'm not impeding your freedom of speech. You know, it's all good. I'll put the fleur de lis when I come in your chat. Hell, but hey, does your team have their logo? See, I never bow to an inferior team, sir. Never. Not saying the Lions are inferior, but I don't bow to any team. I'd rather kiss a fat woman's ass than bow down to any team. You know? I don't care about that shit. I care about the other shit that they were doing last night. That's the shit I give a rat's ass about, but, you know. But anyway, I think I'm going to wrap up the stream because I got to get something to drink before Scott. Come in, Scotty's, 9 o'clock. Elvis, you too. You ought to see Scotty's thumbnail. It's a picture of Trump from behind with a firing range thing. It's wicked. But he's going to talk about last night. Hopefully he talks about today. But, well, you have the Lions. Another one is Go Tigers, which is, well, there's a few of them. There's that one. And this works for David Carlisle, too, because his team is a Tiger. The wrong type of Tiger, but his team is a Tiger. Do you know the SEC is the Tiger Conference? You have LSU, you have Missouri, you have Auburn. No, Elvis, he ain't mentioned Hamas in about a month. No, he's going to be talking about President Trump. And he didn't watch the speech last night, so he watched it today. I was talking to him this morning. He was getting ready to pop it in. So, you know. Nah, it's fucking Bawa and the rest of them people. Fucking the ones that I blocked, like Yusuf and the other fucking morons, you know. Them idiots that fucking get up there and they go, "You're not serious. I can't be here. I'm sorry. You're having fun." Mr. Asshole, come on now. Don't make me lose your faith in you, sir. Don't say those words. In fact, I'm going to vote for Trump 5 times just to piss someone off. You hand me those mail-in ballots, damn it. And I'm going to send one to Elvis. I promise. Like, come on now. I can't believe Mr. Asshole is telling me this. I'm very disappointed. We just won't talk politics with Mr. Asshole in the room anymore. Because I don't, you know. We'll just talk happy things like flowers and donuts and beer. Well, Scott, you can't come to Scotty's. Well, no, you can. I don't care if you come to Scotty's. I don't care. Oh. Maybe I read it wrong. I thought he said don't vote for Trump. Oh. Okay, well, I apologize then. See, my brain, I read. Okay, I read things sometimes, and I think it's the wrong way, so. But anywho, I don't know. Usually he says something like that, but I don't know. But anywho, anyhow, I'm gonna go to Scotty's stream. I guess I'll drop. Y'all already have them already. Damn, why the hell did he say 28? 28 what? Maybe I got 28 votes my way. I don't know. But that is definitely an insult. That's an insult, Mr. Asshole. I'm disappointed. I know I read that right. Well, I don't know. See, you mentioned that guy's name so many times. That's like it's the fog he cast over America. Unfortunately, he didn't drop out of the race today. Even though the Democratic Party wants to kick him out, he might run independent, which is really funny. But I know, right? Well, nowadays you call him the N-word and it's a compliment. So, I don't know. But anyways, I guess I'll drop Scotty's link. I mean, most of y'all already have his damn thing anyway. But damn it. Why does it do that? It better lead me to that's Mr. Asshole. He's the newest greatest superhero on YouTube. So, but anyway, Scotty's getting ready to come on, so I'm ending my stream. But pretty sure Mr. Asshole's doing okay. But that should link up to the chat. Hopefully it didn't copy my clipboard. It keeps telling me it's copying my clipboard. You know, if it copies my clipboard, you'll be seeing some happy pictures. But anyway, I'm going to end this. I'm going to stream tomorrow. Probably around the same time, 7:30, give or take. Go over to Scotty's. Listen to Scotty. Everybody's invited. Hey, it's good for him. So, y'all have a good night. I'll see you tomorrow. Who dat? Go Tigers. Fuck the Falcons.